Santa Cruz. Let's create our own community. Turn the supervisors into a defense shield and defend Santa Cruz from the tyranny that you see coming down. You heard a lot of brilliant people speak today. This is your one chance to shine. America, Santa Cruz, nation, people, the world. We've got this. Can you get up? What are you going to do today? It's not about everything. It's about the inches, the little things. The mandatory vaccine, which takes away your freedom as parents to decide your fate as well as your kids. It's where I draw the line. That's why I'm here today for you. Please, do what you can. We got this. All right.
Good. That's a good thing.
We're not all except me, right? I've been with my wife for 30 years. We don't have
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm sitting beside her. Yeah.
Can I ask a question? Thank you.
And I'm working on a pickle. Don't worry, it's coming. It's coming.
Thank you for coming by. I really Sorry to interrupt, man. Sorry to interrupt.
I mean, ask him about the vaccine, ask him about Common Core, ask him if he would opt out of AMDAG.
And they identified a whole bunch of ideas that they thought could lessen the impact of that go away. So I worked very hard with our members of Congress, got the FAA to do this feasibility study. It just came out this week. I can say that I've only gone over it briefly. That's my homework for the weekend before this meeting. And there are some things that they say are not feasible, and some things that they say they are. And so I want to make sure that we can do whatever we can to lessen the impact.
It goes right over one side.
I know.
Sometimes they're so low I can read the numbers.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
They go over my house. And I got a wake up call at 6:30 this morning.
I have a friend that lives in the Chapel Hills, and we're up there watching a movie, and all of a sudden,
Windows.
picture shake.
Yeah, no, I've been like I've been in my yard. I've been in my yard with listening to music. So that we live 60 miles away from here. We should not be experiencing that. If you live 5 miles away, 6 miles away.
Wasn't the pattern over the mountains like north?
Well, it used to go over the west side of Santa Cruz and then over the mountains, right? But it used to be much higher, the descent much lower. So, much less severe. So what you have is planes who are lower in the airspace. Basically, because when you're lower, you have to fly slower. And so it's a disaster. So even the FAA
Where's it at now? Okay. Thank you.
Hey John, it's great you've taken on the FAA, PG&E, the LMAM spray. It's time to see the real scientists, independent scientists on the pharmaceutical industry and the vaccine stuff, because you're being deceived. This is a must-see.
Well, I'm interested in seeing this Vax movie.
I know you're
it's
busy.
It's hard to have enough time.
It's really critical and not mandating parents harm their children. Take that one on. That's
Okay.
Hey, thanks for coming out.
Mike Moore. I have a couple questions for you. How do you feel about CPS here in Santa Cruz County?
I've heard a lot of concerns.
Yeah, about them selling our children.
I don't know the context there.
Right. Well, there's a lot out there now. I really suggest it's possible to check in on it, because right now is the biggest attack beyond CPS in world history. You got the Whittier matter in San Diego. You got National Liberty Alliance who just filed a RICO Act against them. You got I don't know if you've ever heard of the Donnelly files, where they found 250 kids from CPS on a plane going over the Middle East. And crazy stuff. So I was wondering what you're training.
Yeah, well, a member named Barbara Murray has contacted me with concerns about how testimony of her lost. And I've talked with our director of human services about that because I'm concerned that someone
military, 82nd Airborne, parachute rigger, went in and we hired our attorneys, and we went in and simply told them, show us where you have jurisdiction over us and our family on the record. Can you please show us? You know, Rebecca Conley flat out ignored us. Okay? 2 days later, they come and take a 7-month-old baby from a breastfeeding mother and my 13-year-old son. They put him in a level 10 group home. He's never been in trouble a day in his life, and they put my 7-month-old little white baby in an all Spanish-speaking house. So I know he's confused as hell.
I've heard some really difficult stories about this. The Sloan family is going to see me.
That's my mom.
Yeah, I saw her sitting there. So I've
charged for
after Dr. Murray contacted me.
she heard about it. I mean, got thrown right out.
I know. So I have a meeting set up with
Okay, I mean, because I've been in front of oh my God, what's her name? Over there who runs all of social, all of Cecilia Espinosa, and told her, hey, this is what's going on. You know, and I'm not lying. I told everyone involved. You know, my family's rights have been violated, and I'm going to sue you in your personal life and in your business life. And I mean, I hope they're personally ready. I'm about ready to have an audio. You know, so my big thing is I just hope it's something that you're serious about.
Listen, Dr. Murray made a good case to me.
I want for people that cheated, I say something. Well, I appreciate your time.
Got an easy question.
All right.
Where's your new sheriff's office so I can get trained there? I just can't believe this time.
Give him a softball, I guess, right?
5200 SoCal
Yeah,
Avenue.
they gave me the address of my office.
But it's where Shannon Clear is.
Yes.
So it's right there. It's the old Live Oak Business Park. And you'll go to their sign. They have the signs because I was there today. They had some training there today. Or maybe they didn't have training, but they had the signs there. So if you go there, just go in the frontage road there. It's not SoCal Drive. It's SoCal Avenue.
Okay, I get off the
You know where Staples is?
Yes.
I know.
That's the frontage road. And it's basically one of Shannon Clear. All right.
Hey, thanks for coming out.
Sure.
What do you say to people who call you a career politician? You've been doing this for a long time.
Well, I mean, 8 years doesn't seem to be like a career.
And did you swear an oath to the Constitution?
Yes.
So, regarding that, how can you not defend Second Amendment rights?
I'm defending Second Amendment rights.
What is your position on mandatory vaccinations for kids?
I supported the legislation.
Why?
I think it's important that when we have the resources to protect us from the spread of disease, that we take advantage of it. And Santa Cruz has an abysmally low rate of vaccination, and I think that puts us all at risk.
Would you support a bill for mandatory adult vaccinations?
Yeah.
Are you committing to go see the documentary called Vaxxed?
Well, I commit that I want to see it. Whether I will get to see it while it's here, I don't know the answer to that because I'm involved with the campaign. It doesn't give me a lot of time to see movies. It opened during the campaign, and if it's still here, I'm interested in seeing it.
If and when you win or lose, whatever happens, do you commit to seeing that movie in your lifetime?
Will I see it in my lifetime? I believe I will see it in my lifetime.
You're not going to make a commitment on video? Why not?
It's a movie. I'm going to do my best. I'm interested.
The premise is that the high-level CDC scientists lied. 5 of them on a huge seminal work lied and came out. His life is at risk because of that fact.
All right.
Big Pharma's major big money. I don't know if you got Big Pharma in your pocket or not, but
No, I don't have Big Pharma in my pocket. I'm not in their pocket. I've taken them on.
what do you think was the number one issue tonight in Freedom Forum?
I don't know. I mean, that's for someone else to decide. I answered all the questions.
What are you passionate about in this lifetime?
Passionate about is giving people a voice in decisions that affect their lives, and making sure that the most vulnerable in our community have the resources they need to be successful.
And why are you the best candidate?
I think I have the most experience. I think that I've done an incredible amount of work in the short time that I've been in office. I feel like I'm just getting started, and I feel like there's a lot more to do. I think we're going to take over our power by having our own energy company. I think that we're going to work to have effective medical cannabis regulation. I think that we're working on good economic development that will support our our neighborhoods and went over well.
And do you support Agenda 21 or are you against Agenda 21?
I think the Agenda 21 thing is a hoax.
You're right. How about Agenda 2030? They just released it about 4 months ago.
I don't even know what that is. But the
United
Agenda
Nations,
21
brother.
thing
I'm telling you, man.
is a very big hoax. By people who want to have a conspiracy theory.
It's public paper.
There's no reality.
Where does that fit in? Where does that fit in? Believing that's a hoax. With what? I mean, I'm so grateful you're here. You're the only supervisor here. You saw me come several times and talk to you guys. I can afford to do more. I have to work. I felt as though I could give you all a break if you were getting forced to do things by higher levels of government.
Well, I think on the Aptos Village project, you have a process in which if you, we did a process where we gave entitlements to that project. Well, that's a different subject. So we gave entitlements. So we can't just, if we decide to change our mind, the owner of the property would say, you gave it, I've made commitments, I could sue you. So we take that pretty seriously. So what I understand now is that what the previous supervisor told us about the number of meetings support for the project, they have not been yet. That when we approved it, the supervisor area told us that had taken place. There was no one who came out and told us we shouldn't do this. And we adopted it.
We all took